Hey everyone, welcome to another Life and Drawing podcast with Michelo Lully. And welcome, guys. This is podcast number 6. And of course, this is the week of Christmas. And so today's points of conversation are going to be surrounded around Christmas. And really, it's just three simple points that I want to bring up today. And um, the first one is, this is really thick. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. Because I'm using a different pen nib, Michelin. Okay, there we go. And yeah, first point. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Because by the time you hear this, it'll most likely be Monday or Tuesday of this Christmas week. Recording this on Sunday. It's 9:03 a.m. and it's kind of quiet. So I'm gonna go through this. I'm already a minute and 30 seconds in. So, are you excited, or do you anticipate Christmas and celebrating Christmas? What has Christmas in the past have been for you? And I know for some folks, certain holiday or special celebration days are different because we all obviously grew up in different environments, where some of us may have had just a great family structure, and not that everyone was perfect, but it's just you got along with your siblings and with your parents, and they're just it was just normal. um, if there were drama, it was just normal stuff. Like Billy took my toy or whatever. Just normal sibling family things. Nothing exceedingly crazy and ridiculous. So, but unfortunately, there's some whose past have been wrought with just crazy drama, and and for folks like that, their Christmas experiences are exceedingly different. And so all that to say, I can completely understand if for some of you it's like, oh, I don't look forward to Christmas. I never had anything to look forward to Christmas for, and so I totally get it. And not get it as in knowing what you've gone through, but get it as in why you would have um, that point of view. And so, and perhaps down the road that can be altered and changed, and that's my prayer and hope for those who haven't had a real pleasant Christmas experiences growing up. And but for me, I always anticipated Christmas, or just always was really excited about it. One of my long wishes was to have all of my siblings around to celebrate Christmas. I'm the youngest of 10, and so I've you know I've hung with all of my siblings, but it's usually been on like special visits and stuff like that, and so it'll just be cool to have everyone around, you know, eating Christmas dinner and just goofing around and sharing stories and stuff like that. I was fantasized about that kind of an experience, and so, but yeah, so I always anticipated Christmas, and especially growing up. Um, Now I still do. I just try to cherish it as much as I can because I just feel like it's just one of those holidays that just flies by. So, second point, um, being excited, or for those who are excited and those who anticipate, what's some of your favorite things about Christmas? Um, some of mine are just the weather. I grew up in a very tropical tropical island, and I guess that's kind of oxymoronic because if it's an island, well, no, because you have islands in New York, Staten Island, and it's not tropical there. So okay, that was not being oxymoronic. So, um, but anyway, I grew up in the tropics, and so it's just always hot and humid, and so the only break from that is late December, early January, February months, where it would dip down into the 60s, and I think the coldest it's ever been that I've experienced, I think was high 40s, and so and that's pretty cool to have that. Uh, and where was I going with that? Oh yeah, favorite things about Christmas. Now uh, living in an area where you do get snow occasionally, that's what I look forward to. I just look forward to snow. I love it. I know some people hate it with a passion, um, but I love it. I just rather be cold and hot and sweaty, and uh, so yeah. So you have that. You have the weather, and particularly if you have like heavy snow, and just at sometimes it can be eerily peaceful because it's quiet. You have that white gray um, color scheme, and then you have uh, the contrast depending on your landscape. You have the contrast of um, uh, birch trees, and where you have their flaky white grayish bark, and then the accented black chipping parts of the bark itself, and so something like similar to like that, and that's really cool to see, just against the white of the snowfall and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, so I just so basically the aesthetic serene of Christmas time, particularly if you're getting snow. If you don't, it's different. I mean, of course, the leaves fall off, and if it gets misty, but man, when you have snow, it just adds that extra panache to the whole Christmas feeling, and so, or atmosphere, I should say, ambiance, and all the other A words that attribute an aesthetic. Hey, another one. So, so yeah, so that, and then just uh, Christmas songs. Um, uh, it's always been enjoyable for me. Just the old classics, new ones, revised classics. Uh, I don't know. It's just hanging out with family friends. If you have a fireplace or a wood stove and you're smelling the wood burning, and I mean, it's just all those elements that come together. Um, really, only at a time like this, just, I don't know, just creates a very memorable experience. And yeah, and truly, magical in that sense of expression, you know. Um, Getting down to just a minute and 40 seconds. So, yeah, so being able to hang with friends, family, the atmosphere, music, if you have apple cinnamon and just all that stuff. And then tying into the third point, just the celebration of the season. And as a believer, celebrating the greatest gift given to mankind, Jesus Christ, to the world, and how to mark that celebration with remembering that gift to us from Yahweh. And just the eternal purpose of that, importance of that. It just makes for me Christmas to be so exceedingly special. And so yeah, I mean, hope you guys have a safe and fun time celebrating this Christmas season. And for those who may be traveling, just safe travels. And those who are not anticipating Christmas, had a history of unpleasant celebration, I pray and hope that this will change and it will turn around to provide you a new set of memories in celebrating the Christmas season. Oh, there I was kind of anticipating when that was going to come. And so with that, guys, thanks again for taking the time to watch this video. I may take a week break, pause. Granted, this is only episode 6. Why am I pausing? Why am I taking a break? There's obviously family members coming in town, and want to have time to spend with them, and I may still create because I have a few days off too as well. But if I don't, that's the reason why, and so yeah, so just want to say to everyone, so hope you have a great just Christmas celebration. Be safe. Enjoy your family, friends. And be sure to check out my Facebook page because there are a couple of projects that I'm working on as well that I'm going to post. Definitely one this week, and then the other one maybe over the weekend, and it just all depends. I just want to spread them out judiciously, and so yeah, so you'll get to see those. I already have one out with a little fun twist, not twist, but just a fun play on Christmas. There's random shapes, so you can go and see that. So you can look forward to those 2 upcoming projects, and on Facebook, and you can get those earlier. They're not out yet, but you can view those earlier when I do post. And patreon.com/MichelO'Lully. And so if you want to partner and support the channel through there, and also YouTube, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, Michel O'Lully, and be sure to gently press the like button for the wonderful YouTube algorithm. And yeah, I don't actually have a title yet for this episode. Yeah, I don't. Well, I'll have a title in the opening section. I'll do that in post. And so thank you guys. Have a safe Christmas celebration. Again, if you're traveling, safe travels. And yeah, so Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If I don't do a video before the New Year's, and look forward to continuing this journey in 2021. Peace, guys.